This is post Hyatt.
Yes.
This is
Post.
at Ritz when you met Stephen Covey and he
Yes.
said, write a book.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And he told me, and I didn't do it. And he kept on telling me. And then one day I was driving home, and he called me, and I answered, it's Stephen. That's how he talked. I'm disappointed, so disappointed in you.
He's telling you this.
Yeah. I said, why, Stephen? You have still not written your own people, your own people to write your book. Promise me you will. And I said, I promise you. A few months later, he died. And that's when he died, I was so, and he always said, I want to be the one who writes you forward. And he died, and I said, Stephen, I write a book for you now.
Wow.
I sat down.
Well, I mean, he wrote a book that sold, I don't know how many copies.
Changed me.
Oh, yeah.
Impacted me.
Yeah. Life-changing.
Oh, no question.
7 Habits, and then he
Seven
wrote
Habits.
8 Habit, right?
Yeah.
He wrote a book called
Yeah,
The 8
the
Habit as well.
Yeah, the family habit.
Yeah. One of a kind. He was very unique.
Unique.
Very unique. So walk me through when you're at Hyatt, you're making a name for yourself.
Yeah.
Ritz comes and recruits you, and you take your opportunities to risk. What happened there?
First, and I would like to say that because I would like to impact young people in the conversations. When you come to my age, you want to.
Sure, yeah.
When I worked for Hyatt, I was food and beverage director. That means I was in charge of the food and beverage operation of the hotel in Chicago. A year and a half later, I got a call from Mr. Freund, who was the president of Hyatt at the time, and said, Horst, sit down, we have something wonderful for you. You have done a great job with your European flair and all those things. We have what is maybe the best hotel in the company, and you're going to be general manager. Okay, this is a moment, a dream moment, the impossible moment, the moment that you will never accomplish, but dream from. And here he said, you're the general manager of the finest hotel we have. And I said, I won't take it. And he said, you're not leaving the company. I said, no, I'm not leaving the company because I want to be rooms manager first. I never was rooms manager.
Stop it.
Yeah. And he said, we're giving you rooms manager. And I said, yes, but I cannot be the best general manager in the company unless I have been rooms manager.
Wow, what a message.
And he said, I'm coming. He was in San Francisco. I'm coming to Chicago and talk to you. You're leaving the company. I said, no. He came and said, no, I want to be rooms manager. He said, we have the finest hotel for you. I said, make me rooms manager, give me the worst hotel. A year later, he called me. He made me rooms manager. A year later, he called me and said, remember what you said? Yeah, I want to be rooms manager. He said, no. You said you want to have the worst hotel. We got it. And I got Pittsburgh, which was a dump. A real dump.
What year is this?
That is 1974. So I moved to Pittsburgh, and 2.5 years later, I was promoted to a larger hotel in Detroit. And a year later, I was promoted to regional vice president over 10 hotels. And 2 years later, I was promoted to corporate vice president into Chicago. And that wasn't good because when you're corporate vice president, you're one of a bunch of bumps. They're all vice presidents. If you're regional, you're the king in your region, but still.
Leader of bums.
It was a promotion. And so I moved to Chicago at the time. And then I got that call after I was there for nearly 3 years.
To be
called that there is a job. What they said, we are building 2 hotels, a Holiday Inn, but we cannot come to agreement. We want somebody recommended that we create our own brand. And you were recommended to run that brand.
Who recommended you?
Somebody I had that had worked, a vice president had worked in Hyatt before.
At Hyatt?
Yeah.
If you would have stayed with Hyatt, who would you have become?
Probably CEO.
You would have become the CEO of the company if you would have stayed with Hyatt.
That
was the trajectory. Everybody
that was
knew.
The trajectory.
Okay, it was obvious.
Yeah.
Okay, so why take this position, this opportunity that comes along?
Because at one word they said, when I asked them, what would you do with your hotels? And they said, operations, that would be up to you. And I started dreaming, and I saw a purpose, and it started to control me. And I said to my wife, I will make this the best hotel company in the world. If they let me really operation do what I want to do. I saw, because the leaders, mind you, there were individual hotels that were different, but the leaders of company leaders in the hotel business was Hyatt, Hilton International, Westin, and so on, Intercontinental. And they were basically all doing the same thing. And I thought I wouldn't compete with them. I just would go over them and pull the best out of them and mix a little bit more. Do not get away from the relaxed service element of America, but put a little bit more elegance and customer attention into it. And it seemed to me when I listened to other companies, not hotel companies, there seems to be a lack of understanding that it's all about human beings. There are two groups of human beings when you're in business. The one group is your customer. The other group is your employee. So how do you... And both groups have emotions, thoughts, wishes,
Sure.
dreams, yet they're not taken into account by those that run companies. I have to take into account. I have to know what is my customer's expectation from my product. What would they expect from me? And then I have to know, as a good manager, I have to create processes, system, and controls so I deliver the expectation of the customer, hopefully superior to my competition. But it only can be superior if I'm also a leader, not just a manager, and lead my people to want to do that. This can only be done if my people are working for the same purpose as purpose. And I still believe, I said that again, it's not a job that's the biggest gift a company can give you. The biggest thing a company can give you is purpose. Purpose and belonging.
You felt you didn't have that at Hyatt?
I felt that wasn't managed well. We still just hired people and then sometimes decided that employee is not good.